We know that the cozy farming genre is going through a little farming sim fatigue right now, but these new farming sims might be the extra kick we need to get us back in the groove. Here are some upcoming cozy farming games that each come with a twist. Grave Seasons. Are farming sims a bit too lively nowadays? Why not try playing one with a serial killer? Nothing seems out of the ordinary when you move to the town of Ashenridge to start your life as a farmer, except when victims start to surface. Can you weed out the suspects in time? It's up to you to catch the killer before everyone's gone, despite how hot the culprit may be. I love anything cozy and horror, so this one is definitely on my list. Did I also mention that there are a lot of attractive romance choices who may or may not also be the killer? Another very cool feature is that every time you restart the game, a random NPC is chosen as the killer, so you can replay the game as many times as you like, and it'll still feel fresh. A murder mystery farming sim was probably the last thing I ever expected, but something I never knew I needed. Grave Seasons is still very early in development with no planned launch date as of now. Dragon Shelter. Taking over your grandfather's farm isn't going to be an easy feat, but things may turn around with the unexpected help of dragons? Help the gloomy villagers find happiness and joy again by rekindling the long-lost friendship between humans and dragons. Learn more about the world and its amazing creatures by exploring new lands and towns whilst also taking on quests. If you're a fan of How to Train Your Dragon or just fantasy in general, you might want to keep an eye out for this one. I love how this farming sim not only allows you to rebuild your friendship with dragons, but also nature as well by restoring the farm and biomes. It seems that there might be some lore as to why humanity and dragonkind's friendship had been forgotten, and some secrets too, which I can't wait to find out. No release date for Dragon Shelter yet, but you can wishlist the game on Steam while waiting for updates. Puffball's Island Skies. Most villages are filled with people, but instead in this town, you get the most adorable puffballs. Of course, you can grow your own choice of trees, flowers, and crops, which also seem to have the chance to become your own cute companion. Feel free to customize your character and farm until you feel right at home. The puffballs really steal the show with their absolutely cute appearance that you can't help but want to be besties with them. Did you know that you can already find puffballs in the real world? The company behind Puffball's Island Skies actually started out with producing cute animal plushies. So, if you grow to love a certain puffball, you can already have one all to yourself. With an overall cozy and cute vibe, it's not hard to love a cute farming sim such as this. Puffball's Island Skies comes to PC, mobile, and Switch sometime in 2025. Moonlight Peaks. Ever dreamed of owning your own supernatural farm? You play as a vampire, the child of Count Dracula, setting out to prove that a life filled with compassion is still possible. You are also free to bond with the local witches, mermaids, werewolves, and other mystical beings however you please. Wink. Oh, and did I mention that you can also turn into a bat? Discover a supernatural world filled with ancient secrets, practice your witchcraft, and put your vampire abilities to the test. Most farming sims are sunny and bright for obvious reasons, but not this one. I definitely see horror and cozy game lovers reaching for Moonlight Peaks for Halloween. I also don't know if this is just me, but this feels like the movie Hotel Transylvania if Mavis chose to be a farmer and she dates the locals instead of being with a human man. I mean, come on, wouldn't it be cool to date one of these guys? You can keep up with their Discord for the latest updates while waiting for the release in 2026. Chef RPG. Farming can be fun and all, but isn't there more that you can do after collecting your harvest? In Chef RPG, farming is essential, but the main focus is managing a once bustling restaurant called Le Sequoia in the harbor town of White. With over 240 recipes to collect and 20 plus characters to romance, it's hard to find nothing to do in Chef RPG. Forage, hunt, and harvest for the best ingredients to keep your restaurant afloat. As an OG Harvest Moon player and avid fan of other farming sims, I'm sure I'm not the only one that loves cooking in these games. Which is why I'm so stoked about Chef RPG. This is also an open-ended RPG, so you can choose to play the game however you like. You can go full on the bear mode and perfect your culinary skills, or go the business route and network as much as you like to expand your restaurant. We don't need to wait long for this game, as Chef RPG is set to officially launch this September 12th of this year. And that's all the farming for now. Phew, that was a lot of work. You can bet that I'd easily spend hundreds of hours on any of these games. Would you though? Or is there another farming sim on the horizon that we skipped? Feel free to let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more video game related content like this. This has been Gaming and we'll see you in the next one.